Mitch McConnell says Pelosi is too afraid to send articles of impeachment to the Senate. Hello and welcome to TSD. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. The top Senate Republican is denouncing the unfair House impeachment of President Donald Trump and reassuring Trump and his supporters that moments like this are why the United States Senate exists. Senator Mitch McConnell, in remarks prepared for a Thursday floor speech, accused House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of being afraid to send their shoddy work product to the Senate after she threw uncertainty into the impeachment process by refusing to say when she would send 2 articles to the Senate for a trial. A trial in the Republican-controlled Senate would almost certainly result in Trump being acquitted of the charges. McConnell described Trump's impeachment as the most rushed, least thorough, and most unfair impeachment inquiry in modern history. The framers built the Senate to provide stability, McConnell says in his Senate floor remarks, according to excerpts released by his office, to keep partisan passions from boiling over. Moments like this are why the United States Senate exists. The House impeached Trump on 2 charges, abusing his power and obstructing Congress, stemming from his pressure on Ukraine to announce investigations of his political rival as he withheld U.S. aid. In a news conference late Wednesday, Pelosi declined to say when she would send the articles to the Republican-led Senate. Until the articles are submitted, the Senate cannot hold a trial. McConnell was meeting later Thursday with Democratic leader Chuck Schumer to begin negotiations on how to conduct next year's Senate trial. The 2 leaders have a poor relationship, and McConnell holds a tactical edge if he can keep his 53-member Senate majority united. A day after his impeachment, Trump was quick to lash out at Pelosi. Now, the Do-Nothing Party want to do nothing with the articles and not deliver them to the Senate, Trump tweeted Thursday morning. He claimed the timing of the trial was up to the Senate and that if Democrats didn't transmit the articles of impeachment, they would lose by default. But there is no constitutional requirement on Pelosi to send them swiftly or at all. Pelosi said House Democrats could not name impeachment managers, House prosecutors who make the case for Trump's conviction and removal from office, until they know more about how the Senate will conduct a trial. We cannot name managers until we see what the process is on the Senate side, Pelosi said, and I would hope that will be soon. So far, we haven't seen anything that looks fair to us. So hopefully it will be fair. And when we see what that is, we'll send our managers, she said. McConnell rejected a proposal earlier this week from Schumer to call several witnesses. McConnell also said that he is coordinating with the White House and declared that I am not an impartial juror. Pelosi said that McConnell says it's okay for the foreman of the jury to be in cahoots with the lawyers of the accused. That doesn't sound right to us. White House Press Secretary Stephanie Grisham blasted Pelosi's move that would potentially delay the Senate trial, where she said Trump was sure to get a fair shake compared to the House. In an interview with ABC's Good Morning America, Grisham said Pelosi's announcement was just another gimmick and more changing of the rules. Asked again if she could guarantee that she would send the articles to the Senate, Pelosi said at the news conference, "That would have been our intention, but they will see what the Senate decides," she said. "We're not having that discussion. We have done what we set out to do," Pelosi said. Complicating any decision to delay are House Democrats' arguments in recent weeks that Trump's impeachment was needed urgently, arguing his actions were a threat to democracy and the fairness of the 2020 election. Rhode Island Representative David Cicilline, a member of Pelosi's leadership team, said after her remarks that Democrats want impeachment proceedings that are judicious and responsible and deliberative. He said that while Senate will decide its own procedures, the Speaker's only point is before she sends it over, she needs to understand what that is, because it will influence who the impeachment managers are. Asked about never sending the articles over, Cicelyne said, "I would not speculate that anyone's even contemplating that." President Trump is clearly on the safe side here. I'm not sure if you see it. Senator McConnell doesn't seem to budge from his ground whatsoever, and Pelosi won't send her managers unless the trial process is considered fair to her judgments. So, two scenarios here. Either Pelosi sends her managers on the existing process of trial, or she doesn't send them at all. Either way, the president is highly expected to be acquitted by Mitch McConnell. Truth has descended and falsehood has been eradicated. Indeed, falsehood was meant to be banished. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a variety of Patriot-themed custom t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone covers, and a ton more. Make sure to check it out and maybe help us out by picking some products for yourself and your loved ones. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. Link in the description below. And please share this news among friends and family, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.